Are we?
Here we go.
Hello, everybody. This is Cody Bateman. Welcome to a special training webinar for Greener Still, the stream titled Stream Virtual Assistant, Stream VA for short. We're super excited to have this training webinar today. It's such an amazing product with amazing people behind the product.
Virtual assistant.
And we're getting a little background, Dave, if that's,
Yep.
do I,
Got it.
okay?
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Yes, we're good. Yep.
So we're gonna try to jump right in. Before we do, of course, I've got on with me the one and only Super Dave Smith and Mitch Paquette. And Mitch, wow, she's just been an absolute superstar in putting this product together. She was involved with virtual assisting prior to us making this a key product line. Many of you know that. She's been doing it for a long time, especially with emphasis on send out cards as one of the services that she assists, the primary service that she assists. So if you've got a customer that has a need to get their accounts set up the right way, to import their contacts, get their group list set up, get all of the technical type of stuff. There's a lot of work that goes into that. And what we've found over the years, even back in the beginning, Dave was with me in the very beginning years when we started, even prior to send out cards, we had a system called Treat 'em Right Solutions, which was strictly a business follow-up tool. And even back then, we did virtual assisting, but we did it. Like we did it.
Yeah, like we
did it, and it was kind of crazy. And we as we started to scale the business, we became send out cards, and we started to scale the business, and it began to grow rapidly. It became more and more difficult for us to provide that type of service, because here's what I always wanted to do. We always knew that there was a need for a service that could be the back end to help people leverage send out cards to its potential, and even provide you with other assistance with your social media needs. We always knew that was an important thing. We always sought to pursue that, but there were two things that we had to have in place before I would ever do it. The first was we needed to find a way to scale it. We had to find a way that we could scale it to where we could provide assistance to hundreds, if not thousands of accounts at a time. That was really important. And second of all, there was always a goal that we would always pay the people who referred customers to it. So there was always in my mind, there always had to be commission attached to it. So if you recommend somebody go to Stream VA, you get credit for that, you get points for that, you get paid for that. And that was always a thing. And over the years, we didn't really have all the things quite in place to provide both of those things until we came out with Greener Still. And the intent when we came out with Greener Still was to always create a virtual assistant product. The first thing that we did when we did that, and again, that the virtual assisting is a product that we always intended to do to back up our send out cards as well as other online services. We finally got to a place where we could scale it. We had a plan where we could scale it and where we could pay commission on it. And so we're super excited about that. Anybody in the send out cards world that was doing that kind of service, we worked with them and gave every person involved with providing virtual assistant service. We gave every person ever involved with that an opportunity to partner with us to do that. Mitch is the one that really came to the surface, the forefront, and she was always the heavy lifter of doing the virtual assisting. And she's just been incredible in wanting to go forward in a relationship with us. And we wouldn't have this product without her. But the cool thing about it is it's not just Mitch that's rewarded. Everybody gets rewarded for bringing people to Stream VA. And that's what's so beautiful about what we have today. So I want to make that clear. I want to make sure that everybody understands that that is the evolution of the Stream Virtual Assistant product. And we are just honored to be in business with Mitch. Dave and Mitch really, I mean, they did the heavy lifting to put this thing together. So I'm going to kind of turn it over to you guys. I'm super excited about this product because here's what it does. This product allows people to stay focused on acting on their promptings. This product allows, you know, Mitch's team with all of the virtual assistants that we have all over the world to help us with this, to do all of that busy work and put all the systems together for your customers so they can focus on what we teach, focus on power of human connection, acting on promptings, sending heartfelt cards every day, those kinds of things. So we're just super, super proud to be in business with this product. And I'm going to turn the time over to Dave and Mitch. You guys take it away. Thanks.
Well, Mitch, I'm really excited that I get the opportunity to serve you today. I'm going to serve you today. I'm going to run your slides and help you give the presentation. I'm really excited about your presentation. Guys, Mitch has put together an incredible team, like Cody was talking, and trained them all. And she manages it all as our Stream Virtual Assistant brand advisor. So Mitch, take it away. Oh, you're on mute.
Well, first, I just want to thank the both of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I had visions about Stream VA of what it could be, and we've just pulled together, worked all together, and we're making it happen. And I'm super excited about this presentation today. Been waiting a long time, and yeah, just super excited about what I'm about to share, if I can say. But first, before I get into that, I really want, it's been asked, how does it work? How do we onboard? How do we do all that? So Dave, if we could start the slides, I created a presentation to kind of explain how it works and how you get onboarded with Stream VA. So first of all, I want to talk, what is Stream VA? So with any virtual assistant platform today, the goal of a VA is to provide administrative support, and Stream VA is no different. What we do is we use send out cards as the main customer management system. We have the tool, it's available there, and we use that in order to, we have three goals. One is grow your connections, the next one is organize your connections, and then it's celebrate your connections. So the first thing that you're going to do when you, Dave, can you go to the next slide, is you're going to pick your plan. So there's two different plans. There's one that gives you 20 sessions a month. What's 20 sessions? What's a session? Well, a session is basically a focused 30 minutes of work. So if you have 20 sessions, that means 20 times a month, your VA will log into your platforms and help you for 30 minutes a day. The next one is 40 sessions a month. Well, that's double the work. So double the work, double the rewards. After that, what happens when you sign up and you click subscribe now and you go through the process of signing up, the next thing you're going to get is a welcome email. This welcome email gives you a little bit of introduction, but the main part here is there's a form. And you'll see there's a link right here that says, to properly set up this program, you will need to fill out this form. Once you click on that, you will get what we call the onboarding form, the intake form. It's called all kinds of things, but basically it allows you to give us direction on what it is that you guys want, right? So we have special scripts in there that you can decide. Keep in mind that you don't have to choose these scripts. You can create your own. You can customize it for yourself. We have cards that you can select as well, that we've kind of preempt the most popular cards there is, but you can also use your own campaigns as well. And on a side note, we will also help you create your back, and we might even help you create campaigns. So all that is kind of inclusive. Once you filled out your form, you then get a Calendly link. And in this Calendly link, you get to book a 15-minute session with your onboarding specialist. During that session, we, the onboarding specialists, will customize your plan. We will go through everything you've chosen here. We will make sure that we gain access to the platform of your choice, whether send out cards, Facebook, any other platform. Sometimes it's your other CRMs. We will gain access to those in order to make sure that you have an individualized plan that will benefit you. After that call, we then put everything together, and within 48 hours, you will get a link to a specialized Stream VA folder. Within this folder, we'll have all the information that you either gave us or we developed for you. So basically, if let's say you're on the Facebook celebration program, we will create a birthday list that will include whoever's in your send out cards account and in your Facebook account. We kind of do it, we massage it, we delete the duplicates, and then we provide that as a lead list. And that will then be your data sheet. So in this data sheet, you will have a list of names. And in here, you will give us directions. You will say, do you want us to just connect with this person? Do you want us to send a card to this person? Sometimes you might say, send a card, but don't connect. I've already connected with them. Sometimes you'll say connect, but I want to send the card myself. So please don't send the card. There's a vast array of things that you will be able to give us directions for. I want to bring attention to one of those columns, and it's very important. And sometimes clients skip that column, and it's the main group column. That's a very important column because it allows you to define which group you want us to put those people in. These are new leads that we're going to get for you, and we want to be able to organize them because in the future, whatever group you decide is how we're going to send out your holiday cards, or we're going to send out a follow-up campaign. So, you'll be able to give us direction here on what it is that you want. So that's basically the onboarding, how it works. The benefits of this and the reason we created the system is because we want to grow your connections, right? We want to be able to help you communicate with people that you might not have communicated with them otherwise. And that's happened very often. The next one is organize your connections. You can have a database of 10,000 people, but if they're not organized, it's costing you time and it's costing you money. This will help you reduce wasted time because the amount of time that you spend trying to organize that and figure out where does this person belong, where did I meet this person, allow us to do that for you. That's what Stream VA does. The next benefit we have is we celebrate your connections. We are in an organization, we've been taught time and time again that relationships are what matters. By celebrating your connections, you are allowing us to help you make genuine connections with your network. So now I would like some help here. I would like to bring in two of our current Stream VA clients to kind of give us some feedback and let us know how they have benefited from the Stream VA program. First, I'd like to bring in Callie. So Callie Teagarden, she's a star 6. She's a bronze affiliate. We all know her, distributor of the year. Callie, let us know. How are you?
I'm good. I am loving this. I'm loving Stream VA too, I have to say.
Cool. So tell me, how have you benefited from it? Because you've had VAs in the past as well. So
yeah, I've had VAs in the past and I've always reached out, right? Having been a send out cards user, I send birthday cards out to my connections. However, I have a ton of connections that I don't have addresses for. And so I've built a really big Facebook network, but in that network, because of everything else I do, going out and trying to get additional addresses and then adding them into my database just seemed overwhelming. I was always working with my VAs to send out Facebook messages for birthdays, and then I follow up and chat with the people. Though just getting addresses and knowing who I didn't have birthdays on or addresses just seemed overwhelming. And with Stream VA, now we're able to go out and gather those addresses, put them in, and actually send those connections their most cases their first card ever from me, and now they're in my database so I can help update and maintain that relationship. But it's doing something that I just haven't had the bandwidth to do myself.
Awesome. Kathy.
Hello.
Oh my God, welcome. I'm so happy to see you.
Happy to see you too.
So tell me, have you had specific, ways that you've benefited from Stream VA? You've been with us for how long now?
Just a little over, let's see, I think all of April and just a little bit of May. So a couple months, almost a couple months. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I've never used VAs before. So it's been super enlightening, I think, because we all have all of these Facebook friends that we gather through the years, from high school, from college, from networking, from work, whatever. And when I actually looked, when I was considering doing the Stream VA, I was looking at my Facebook friends and like, gosh, there's so many people on there that I don't, some of them I don't even know who they are. I haven't connected with them forever. So this has just made potential connections of these people that, are Facebook friends, but no relationship is there. And so I've been really excited when I see, the messages go out, and I love that we can, we have control over what the message is, all of that, what card you send out. I like to do my own cards. So that was a big thing. I liked that I was able to do my own card. And then when I see them go out, it's just so fun. I get in my back office and I see all these cards went out, and I see the messages in my Facebook Messenger come through, and people that I had never connected with that now I'm having conversations with. It's magic. It's just, I can't talk enough about what it's just the potential that it's unlocked for me.
That's awesome. So I'm going to ask both of you now, do you feel like there has been an increase in connections because of this? Like, have you had an increase in conversations that you wouldn't have had we not been sending those messages for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think with me, right, because I'm already in Messenger having conversations, but now it's getting those messages back, and I'm adding a tangible touch to the online touch. And so it's just creating that better relationship, that deeper and further conversation. I actually got a text the other day from a lady smiling like a selfie. She was not in my cell phone, right? We'd just gotten her address with a picture of her in the card, like, thank you so much from my new great friend, Callie. And that, just in now building that relationship and connecting with people, it's amazing what the power of moving those online conversations into a tangible touch, what it can do for your relationships.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yeah. When I get, someone posting on Facebook, oh, I got this great card from Kathy Peterson, and, seeing that, and, I always would Facebook message them on their birthdays, even if I didn't really know them. I'm Facebook friends with them. It pops up, and you just do the, happy birthday message. But now it's taken on this whole nother, I don't know. It's being able to see people that I had no connection with before now start building that relationship. It's crazy. It really is amazing.
Well, awesome. Great. Well, I guess, Dave, are we ready? Thank you so much, ladies. That was great. I'm just so super excited about what's coming next. And I'm really honored that you guys were on this call with us today. It really helps. And I actually like to hear the success stories too, because it allows me to, just keep plugging away and do what we do. And I've had this vision for such a long time. And the fact that I've been able to partner with, greener stills to get this going is just so exciting. And I just want to thank you both for being here today. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, now you gals don't go anywhere because we're going to share some new stuff, and I think we're going to come back to you in a minute. So I'll get ready to share the screen here. We'll pull up the slides and we can even show more.
So we currently have the Facebook celebration program. And basically what that is we organize our leads via birthdays in order to be able to celebrate them. So we actually go from Facebook, pull birthdays, send out cards, we merge all those things together, and we come up with a lead list for you. So this was the first thing that we launched when we launched Stream VA, and then we wanted to kind of feel the field and see what was required or what we wanted. We added a few things in the process. Now we have holiday campaigns set up in Sends. We're actually and we're not just going to do the regular, Thanksgiving or, holidays. We're going to add a few fun ones in there as well. We've also, Stream VA clients have access to the online, the
Campaign store.
Yeah, the campaign store. So we're going to help you guys tweak those campaigns in order to make sure that we have, follow-ups happening as well. And all this encompasses send out cards data management. So this was the first program that we launched. And we were testing the waters, just kind of seeing how it works. We were training the VAs and making sure they understood that they had the heart of send out cards in them, that they understood exactly what it is that we were doing and why we were doing it. And that was very important. So that's why we kind of stayed small, right, Dave?
That's correct. That's correct. Now you did mention special holidays. What was the next special holiday you're going to do for your clients?
So on May 31st is National Smile Day. So we're creating National Smile Day campaign for any of our clients that want to take part in it. And we have a way, there's a form that you get, and you'll be able to pick out who you want us to send it to. There'll be some cards that, our amazing marketing team is developing for us. So yeah, that's the next one coming out. So
That's going to be great.
That's
Awesome.
super exciting.
So all this again was just kind of to feel the waters and see where we're going. And now we're so comfortable with what we're doing, and everything has been set and put in place, and the appropriate team has been put together. So now we're going to launch some new programs. So the first one is instant Facebook celebration birthdays. So basically that will include Facebook social messaging on the day of the birthday and half birthday. Any wonder where we got that?
Yay.
So, so what will happen is, within that folder that I showed you guys, there will be another, data sheet in there that will be half birthdays, and you guys will get to choose if you want us to celebrate those people on their half birthday, but we will also message them personally on the day as well. Here we have the creation of half birthday list for future sends. And again, this will include holiday campaign setup and sends, and follow-up campaign setup and sends, and send out cards data management. So
I love this program. I love this program. And one of the things, right, Mitch, you and I have talked a lot about this, and I think, the ones that are in send out cards that have heard me at the Promptings Academy know that I do half birthday cards. What I love about the half birthday card and the half birthday message, along with the birthday message, is that all of your connections now on social media and in your send out cards database will hear from you twice a year, right? We're always trying to figure out how to build that connection, and being proactive and reaching out to people and doing something unique like a half birthday. The message that come back is like, oh, I didn't even know it was my half birthday. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to go, celebrate today. And so I love that we're doing this and offering this out to, all of the Stream VA customers and the future Stream VA customers.
Yes, I'm pretty excited about this one too. It's going to be fun. Right. So the next one is Facebook groups. So for Facebook groups, we actually have this in beta test. We have one client that's actually doing this. So you must have already established a group. So many of you have Facebook groups. You might have 200, 300, 400, 500 members in the group, but how do you connect with them? Right. So you can message them through Facebook, but imagine the list. So we create a list. We create a list of the members in those Facebook groups. And then we go do exactly what we do is we create relationships through celebrations. We will send them birthday cards. They will be added to groups so that we can add the half birthday. We can add the smile day. We can add all kinds of stuff, you know, by going through Facebook, getting their addresses and adding them to your contact manager. So that's Facebook groups.
Wow.
So the next program, which has been like, I must get 3 messages a day about this. Okay, so this is really exciting. We've worked really hard at creating this. We have the new LinkedIn program. So there's 2 of them. The first one is current connections. Many of you have LinkedIn connections. Some of you have over thousands of them. We've developed a way that we can message them, add them to your network, basically add them to send out cards. And then we've developed a way that we'll be able to celebrate them. Sometimes it's work anniversary because that's what comes up on LinkedIn, change of position, that kind of stuff. We'll be able to. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to message them to request their address, and then we'll be able to spread all kinds of love all over them.
Wow.
The next one is LinkedIn new connections. So we are going to build a targeted messaging list for you through LinkedIn. So we will target it through geography as well as industry. Maybe you guys want to target all of the realtors in Ontario, Canada. Just saying. Anyways. And you want to be able to target them. So we're going to target them. We have some messages set up for you, some scripts, you can design your own, and we're going to create new connections for you, add them to, send out cards. And so that the ultimate goal is to be able to build all these relationships so that you grow your network. Cause we all know, right? What's the saying? Your net worth is your network, something like that. So yeah. So these are the new programs, super excited. They are launching when, Dave? Tonight, I think.
Yep, right now.
Right now. So,
Oh my gosh.
yes. So how it works. On our 20 session package, you get to utilize only one social platform. And the reason for that is because in a 30-minute session, there's just not enough time to go from one platform to the other. So you'll be able to choose either Facebook or LinkedIn as it relates to how you want to build your connections. On our 40-minute session package, we can utilize both because there's time for a transition to the next platform. The next here is if you are already on the Facebook platform and you want to change to the LinkedIn platform, then that will, the charge for that is that it will take up 5 of your sessions, because that means we have to create those lists that, the VAs have to go in and get the data already and stuff for you to be able to give us direction on how you want us to move forward. So basically that's it. I was so super excited about introducing these new things. Dave and I have worked really hard on that in the last couple of weeks to kind of launch it and get it going, and super excited, super excited.
Mitch, this is incredible.
It
Incredible.
really is.
Now, I heard you guys in the background when she was showing those slides, and there was giggles, excitement. Tell us about that. What did you see that you liked the most?
Wow.
Well, yeah, I have team members that have been asking me about LinkedIn. Sharon Grimm and I were chatting the other day about, she had said, wouldn't this be cool to be able to do half birthdays through Stream VA? So Sharon, surprise. So it's great because things that the affiliates and our customers are asking for, Mitch and her team are putting together and, you know, answering that demand. And that's what I love and I'm excited about, because huge growth opportunity for Stream VA and for all of us that are affiliates to be able to go and take this to our clients and say, you need help building connections? We can help you do that even more now.
Yeah, totally. And so I love this, the new holiday, you know, the smile campaign. I can't wait. That's so up my alley. I love that so much. And then the LinkedIn, I mean, we all have LinkedIn accounts and I try to do stuff on there, but you know, it's on your C&D list when you have all this other stuff to do. And oh my goodness, that's such an amazing opportunity and potential there. I'm super excited about the LinkedIn part.
You know, I was on, every once in a while I jump over to LinkedIn and I've got a profile and account and everything, but true confession here, I really don't spend any time on LinkedIn. My attention span's too small for that stuff. But I have people on the team that take care of my LinkedIn accounts. Every once in a while though, I'll notice LinkedIn where people are sending me a message or stuff like that. In fact, just the other day, you know, I was in there messing around and responding to people's messages they had in there for me and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, you know, God, it'd just be so cool if I could just set something up to where I could have a card sent to these people. And lo and behold, you guys are working on these programs and making that possible. Because again, I'm the perfect candidate for this product, because you know, complete transparency, me personally, I would not spend the time to orchestrate all my LinkedIn stuff. And even though I have a prompting to do it, I just can't quite get figuring it all out and going through the logistics of it. But my virtual assistant could do all of that for me, which is amazing. Another thought that I had, you know, I have a personal assistant. He's amazing. Byron, a lot of you know who Byron is. Byron Fields. He's amazing. You know, he does a lot of follow-up for me. He's, you know, does a lot of card sending, a lot of different stuff like that. And I'm sitting there listening to this going, well, why don't I have him get me on Stream VA? So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to have Byron do part of his functionality on Stream VA on behalf of what my needs are, so that I can keep him busy doing some other things. So I think that's, I'm super excited about that. Another really cool thing I noticed as you did your presentation, Mitch, you kept saying the word connection. In fact, even in your presentation, you had screenshots that had the word connection on there. And you kept referring to connections. We help you create connections. We help you better connect. We help you create more connection with more people. And that really is what Greener Steel is all about. You know, we talked about that on our call last night. Greener Steel is all about helping people stay connected. And so Stream Virtual Assistant is a key primary service within the Greener Steel family to keep people connected. So if you're out there walking around and people ask you what you do for a living, you're in the business of keeping people connected. That's what we do. We keep people connected. Send Out Cards is one of the premier services for 18 years that has helped people to stay connected. How do you do it? You act on your promptings. And if you act on your promptings to reach out to people, that prompting could be a heartfelt card. That prompting could be a group send to a list of one of your VIP lists. It could be a birthday campaign, like you just talked about, a half birthday. Those are all promptings. Callie kind of started the half birthday thing. That was a prompting. She's very, very known for that. In fact, when I get her half birthdays, half of me loves her to death and half of me's mad at her, because she's just reminding me that I'm a half a year away from being another year older. But I certainly appreciate, and you know, it's weird too, is I got a half birthday card from Callie, and I swear, Callie, I got that like last week, and then I just got a birthday card. So it's amazing how fast time goes. But listen, that's what we're about. We're all about creating connection. And Stream Virtual Assistant is a phenomenal service. And let the value proposition, 197 or 357. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to tell you how much money I pay Byron, but it's a lot more than that. So people are spending thousands of dollars a month to be able to do the things they could get for $200 or $350 here. The value proposition is amazing, but people don't really fully grasp the value proposition until they have the service for a while. Then they start to realize just how valuable it is.
Yeah, they realize how much they lost by not having something like this. They're losing money.
Yeah.
Is the way I look at it. It's well put together.
Yeah, very well done. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now.
You had some good stuff there, KB. It was awesome. I'm with you on the LinkedIn thing. As you were talking, I'm thinking, why haven't I started the LinkedIn service? Well, because it's brand new today. That's why.
Yes.
Let's all get on it and have some fun. Well, let me look and see if there's any questions. I can see over here in the comments, everybody is very excited. And they're talking about, the fact they get Campaign Store. They're talking about all kinds of exciting things. I have no questions. What that means, Mitch, is the presentation went off without a hitch.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Dave, one thing I did see in the comments is that we just put up the full list. There's an FAQ full list sheet, so it's out there now that if anyone wants to go see all the services, the new services that Mitch just shared, there's a shareable information out there, so you can start.
Great breakdown of all of our services. It'll go into a little more detail than you get on the actual website. And so this FAQ that was just put together is awesome for you. In fact, it's a great sales tool. We're going to figure out where to put that on the Stream Virtual Assistant website, because it is a great sales tool. If those that want to know more, right, here's your long form copy, go for it. So it'll be there available for you.
Hey, Dave, I thought you were getting your hair cut today.
Yeah, I did. It's pretty nice, huh? I didn't get it colored like you asked me to, but it's just my natural color.
And there we digress.
And there we digress. Once again, Dave does it again.
We have to schedule all of our meetings around Dave going to the hair salon about every week. So
that was well, the only one was today that I remember. I don't know, you might remember more.
Just teasing.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. Cody, do you have any last thing you want to say today?
Again, I just kudos to Mitch, Dave, Callie, Kathy. The contribution that each of you make to this mission that we have is absolutely incredible, and it's inspiring to me. Many of you who are listening in, the contribution that you make to help people create genuine human connection is changing the world. It truly is. We're changing the world with our mission to help people act on their promptings and to reconnect. We live in a world that's disconnected. We live in a world where we may be disconnected with our own self, with, how many of us are hurting because we might feel disconnected from our own purpose. We might be disconnected from our own potential. We might be disconnected from the important relationships with other people we have in our life. We might be disconnected from our body, our health, and we might be disconnected in our business, not having the proper things online and things of that nature. You might be disconnected with your money and your income sources. And Greener Steel is a way to reconnect in all of those areas. And so what we're doing is a very powerful thing, and we're not going to stop till the entire world listens. So God bless you all. We appreciate you so much, and appreciate your hard work, and we'll see you again whenever we have our next meeting. So take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks.